Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. I hope you guys are doing great. I was getting ready to do one of my members readings, my final level 2 members reading for the month of June. But I thought what I would do is I would do this in 2 parts. I'm going to go ahead and channel the divine feminine portion of this reading for all of you. But the masculine portion of it, I'm going to do that specially for my level 2 members as their last video for this month, for the month of June. So if you're not a member of my YouTube channel, I would highly suggest you all consider joining me at the VIP level. We have 3 different tiers for membership, okay? And so you can go ahead and click on the join button on my YouTube channel and you can decide what level of membership is good for you. Now, this specific reading will be for level 2, okay? The second portion will be for level 2. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget to please like, subscribe, comment on these channels here and those at King of Shadows 1111, which is my second channel where I focus on the divine masculine energy. Let's go ahead and get started with divine feminine's bottom of the deck. So I asked the question, what goddess energy does divine feminine need to embody for the pathway forward with masculine? And then this is the pathway, okay? So what's the bottom of the deck for the goddess energy that she needs to embody? Bottom of the deck is self-esteem. So right away, we are seeing, what does it say? Amaterasu, okay? Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm sure I did. It's all about self-esteem. It's all about self-worth. So the energy for the bottom of the deck for what she needs to embody, the most important thing about this is her self-esteem. This is about knowing that she is enough, knowing that she has everything that she needs to live a life in full harmony, okay? Coming into her own inner union. So the story of Amaterasu, she's the sun goddess of the Shinto faith. That's, I think, that in the Japanese culture. So she's one of the Japanese deities, okay? And there are many, many myths surrounding her. But the first, thing that they want us to know about Amaterasu is that she wants to live her life in peace, live her life in harmony. She wants to shine bright, okay? She's in this energy where she doesn't want disruption. She doesn't want chaos. And so she's in this energy where, maybe external factors have affected her and it has disturbed her peace and it has created chaos. And the only way that those things can get in is if she is not solid in who she is. So if you're feeling low, if you're feeling like you're not good enough, if you're feeling like you're rejected, if you feel like you've been cast out, call on this goddess to help you rise, to stay balanced, to keep your boundaries, to live a healthy life, not just spiritually, but mentally, emotionally, and physically. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the deck for the pathway forward. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the self-esteem. And what did I say? External energies have affected this connection in which she maybe has lost some self-esteem. So this has put her in hermit mode. But now she needs to free herself. She needs to get out of the cage. She needs to get out of the energy of feeling hostage to external energies. She needs to understand that she's enough, that she is worthy, that she is confident. She needs to go within herself and fly out of that cage, fly out of that restriction, and a lot of it has to do with the past. So if things in the past have affected you with your connection with your counterpart, it is time to let that go. It's time to look at the lesson, it's time to evolve, and it's time to free yourself from the past. So now let's go ahead and take a look at what goddess energy does she need to embody. We know that she needs to get in her self-esteem. We know that she needs to put up good boundaries around external factors. And we know that she must free herself of the past. If she is repeating stories of the past between her and masculine, it's got to go. So what goddess energy does she need to embody? We have Isis. Isis, most everyone knows Isis. Isis is a very well-known goddess, okay? She is protection. Look at this. She needs to embody the energy of protection, protecting herself, protecting her union, protecting her masculine. So even if things feel very difficult and you're going through trials and tribulations, this is a time of healing. It's time to use your nurturing energy, your empress energy, your mother energy. Magic is happening. Okay? This is very much an energy where, Isis, who was the counterpart to God, I feel like I want to say Osiris. Yeah, she was the wife of Osiris, right? But let's see, what does it say here? Let me see. It says Isis is the daughter of the sky goddess Nuit and the earth god Geb. As the wife of Osiris, she is the one of the most enduring symbols of loving motherhood, dedicated wifehood, and feminine protective energy. Isis's love and devotion to Osiris after his brother Set killed and dismembered him is a central story in the mythology of the Egyptians. So, this storm god, Set, became jealous of his brother Osiris and killed him in a rage, okay? Set dismembered Osiris and just hid his body parts everywhere so he could not be resurrected. So when Iris found like a part of Set, I guess, that had been murdered, her grief was just huge. It was a lot. And some say that her tears triggered the Nile's flood. Okay? So she was like, I'm not going to be able to put him back together again. How am I going to bring him back to life again? So Isis traveled the earth looking for all of the pieces of Osiris, and she found him piece by piece. And so she was advised by Thoth, the god of knowledge, and she cast this powerful spell that resurrected her husband just long enough for her to conceive a son, Horus. Okay? Osiris retreated back into the underworld where he ruled from there on. But Isis was able to birth Horus through this. So what this is really telling me in what divine feminine needs to embody is you may feel like your connection has cut up in pieces and it can never be resurrected again. Don't forget that you are protected, that you are also the protector. The feminine is the divine energy that is protecting this connection and herself and her masculine. But she can only do this if she stays in her self-esteem, if she realizes her worth, if she realizes her goddess energy. So she must embody Isis. So what's the pathway forward? A new beginning. If she embodies this energy of Isis, gets rid of this energy of these external factors, gets out of the past that disempowers her, a new beginning can start. Okay? This new beginning is at a pause right now because she must repair herself. She must make adjustments. She must mend the portions of herself, heal and fix portions of herself that have been battered or cut or wounded in order to have a new beginning. There are these burdens, this overwhelming energy that has just made her feel very stuck. And it's time for her to lay these burdens down. It's time for her to give up this toxicity, these burdens, these overwhelming feelings, and lift out of that negativity. Because this negativity, this toxicity keeps her stuck, it keeps her masculine stuck, and it keeps things unresolved. And so now it's time for her to protect, to use that passion, to use that temper, to use that fierce feminine energy to protect herself, her union, and her masculine. It's time for her to work on herself and her energy of feeling stuck. Get rid of that mental entrapment, because you are the only one that is trapping yourself into this well. It's time to purge. It's time to clear. It's time to heed the call and be divine feminine. Protect yourself, protect your boundaries, protect your masculine, protect the connection. Now is the time. And I'm going to give you a quick spoiler alert. The bottom of the deck for masculine in the God deck is Anubis. And guess what it says? Protection. So if you want to be a member of my channel, for level 2, I'm going to channel the divine masculine energies. And there's a lot of mirroring going on. Some energies depend on the other. They need to start doing the dance again. They need to start working together in order for this path forward to open up. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to join me as a VIP member for at Queen of Light 1111's channel, go now, because level 2, your reading is coming up.